10,000 hours of Black Mage. Let's see what tomfoolery we got.
Black Mage is the highest damaging class in Final Fantasy.
Small.
But it's also the most difficult. Its reputation is so insane that many high-end raiders are too scared to even try it. But not me. Black Mage is in my blood. It's actually quite a serious medical issue. And without me, you're not gonna last a second out there, buddy. But worry not, my friend.
This just proves that Black Mage is nothing but the cult of small.
I will teach you everything. Leveling for a Black Mage is a rite of passage. It tests the limits of the pain you can take, because if you can't handle this, then you won't survive a suboptimal ley lines.
What?
Either the pain, it breaks you. Or you simply live with the pain. But always remember, kids, no matter how bad it always gets better at 50, 60, 70. Now, do you think you're ready to level a Black Mage? Think again. You have
I sure fucking hope so. I'm already almost 50.
to prepare your weak mind and body. Steel yourselves with passion and fervor. Prepare for the hellish quest that lies before you.
Yep.
My first class was a Black Mage, and it is true what they say. No mobility, awful rotation, and worst of all, bad damage.
So, oh god, the damage at fucking the first levels were awful. I do respect the Fat Cat, because anytime I log in, I have Fat Cat following me. Like, it is my baby. I love him, but he's so fat. He tries so hard.
But every class struggles with something.
Oh fuck, I missed Catbot.
Ninjas don't get AoE till level 38. Summoners kinda suck till they get to like 80. I don't play Summoner, they're like a fake mage class. Fuck Summoner. And yes, Black Mage might just be the worst class at low levels. But you have something that they don't.
Damage.
A giant hat.
Yes!
And a future. A destiny. A promise, if you will. A promise that you will become a god. A promise that you will become a being of pure violence. Oh my, have I said too much? I mean, kinda. People keep telling me it gets better at level 50, and then at 60, and then at 70. When will it actually get fun?
I went in knowing that allegedly Black Mage just changes every 10 levels. And I'm just like, damn, none of this knowledge is gonna transfer over. Revit doesn't get fun. I don't know. It's pretty fun for me when I get to just shitpost the entire time so far, even at like 50, right? It gets fun when I get to stand back and shitpost.
Perhaps the most taxing thing about leveling a Black Mage is not the gameplay, but the constant reminders that 10 levels from now it's gonna be so much better. And you know what? It does get better. Like a hangover gets better if you keep drinking.
Why is the rum always gone? That's why.
And most jobs start out quite simple, get a bit more intricate as you level up, before at the high end becoming rather confusing. But Black Mage kinda neglects that middle bit, which means you sorta go from, oh, this is pish-posh, this job is simply too easy, to some random point in the future where your once unbridled confidence has now turned into...
What?
Huh? Which can put a lot of people off as they level up.
Wait, that looks more than Fire 4. What witchcraft is happening here?
But I think the very point of Black Mage is to welcome that challenge. And you do well to remember that on your journey. Face the challenge head on. Savor that feeling of ignorance, because you only get it once. I believe in you. Now go!
Tonberry. Ah! Yep.
Hello.
Why was that Tonberry big though? What was that?
And now you can finally enjoy the class. Until you drift off to sleep at night. and in your hazy nightmare, you queue up for a level synced duty. Ooh,
Yep.
look at all of your shiny new abilities. Now, before you can start using that, you have to know your basics. Enochian. This is the beating heart of your class. It's a 15-second buff that you have to constantly refresh, because if the buff falls off, your most potent spells are disabled.
No!
You do 20% less damage. And I'm pretty sure you become infertile too. Yeah, I think it's in the tooltips. Well, that
Yeah.
doesn't sound so hard.
Yeah.
Just refresh the buff. Oh, well, you're right. The difficulty of Enochian comes with the unexpected.
What?
Oh no. You just started a 3-second cast, with 4 seconds remaining on Enochian.
Oh,
and
no.
the boss is charging its ass clapper 9,000 right at you. It would take 2.5 seconds to refresh Enochian, but do you have time to finish this cast before the boss kills you? Or do
No.
you just run now and waste all of your burst window? What do you do? Well, the answer should be to sacrifice your
The answer should be healers adjust. Got him.
pride. Take the DPS loss and move out of the mechanic. Now we can refresh Enochian.
Wait, what was the actual answer?
Be to sacrifice your pride. Take the DPS loss and move out of the mechanic.
I mean, yeah, this makes sense, actually. This makes complete sense.
Now we can refresh Enochian.
And now for my second ass clapper 9,000.
Oh no, we didn't plan for a second one. What do we do? Don't we just move it?
Just reposition. Look, if you can reposition while you're losing out on DPS, at least from a face value understanding that I have, right? While you're losing out on DPS, if you reposition, your healers don't have to res your ass. Your healers can still do their job. You don't reposition as Black Mage. I mean, this is also fair. I forgot. Yes, Rev, healers adjust, as you said.
Again? But then Enochian will surely fall off, you imbecile! Don't you understand? Alright, boys. Little old Pint's got some bills to pay, and I love money.
This is
Money.
your last chance. Tell us where the greatest mobile game of all time is.
I'll tell you.
Raid?
Have you guys ever heard of Raid Shadow?
Got him!
Yeah, maybe I have. Maybe I ain't. Who's asking?
Well, I just thought fine gentlemen such as yourselves would enjoy building teams of champions to take on challenging bosses, such as Kuldarth, the Magma Dragon, and Spider.
Hey boss, don't you hate spiders?
I think I had a promotion recently that was like in my OBS menu that is like Raid Shadow Legends earn up to like $6,000, and I'm just like, God, I'd love to pay off like 3 credit cards, especially with this last month as being a little lesser in terms of like ad revenue and stuff. Like, it's been kind of a rough month for content creation, and I'm just like, I mean, I could play Raid Shadow Legends for a month. I could do that.
And I haven't even started talking about the PvP arena.
Where you can fight other players?
Uh-huh.
Hey boss, that does sound pretty cool.
Yeah, it's my favorite part.
Hey Frankie, shut up. Look, I'm a busy man. I'm always on the job. I can't be playing no games.
Well, that's the best part. You can play it anywhere.
Oh yeah, like where's?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm under contract to tell you my top 5 places to play Raid.
I love that they're under contract.
Holy crap.
Number 1, on the bus. Number 2, in the bathroom.
Where much gaming happens. That's why we have Switches now, right? That's why we have Nintendo Switches. That's why we had the PS Vita.
Number 3, at the movies. Shh. Number 4, walking home. Number 5, in the trunk of a car.
Not advisable.
No game can be that good and portable. Next you'll be telling me it's available on PC too.
It's available on PC, too.
That's it.
Wait.
I will say the small beret is kind of selling it for me. I actually kind of like this glamour.
I can give you a free champion.
Bullshit.
It's true, I swear. Just click the link in the description below or scan the QR code.
Has that been there the whole time?
The package is worth $30. You'll get 200k silver, an energy refill, 1 XP boost, an ancient shard, and a free champion, Aina. You'll find your rewards here.
No, I'm not paying to change myself into a small. It's different if somebody says, Kip, I'm going to send you this money, become a small, because at that point then I'm contractually obligated to become a small. Do not make me become a small. I don't want to become a small. God damn it.
Aina.
I ain't about to let you out of this alive.
Got
When
him.
you leave me no choice, I'll have to end the ad.
Wait, no.
See, the only way to truly master Enochian is to master the very fight itself. You have to know exactly how much you can get away with.
Isn't this actually why Black Mage has a high skill ceiling? Because it does require dungeon and boss and raid knowledge to actually be useful to put your ley lines down. Okay, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the context that this requires prior knowledge. Noon's so confused. Well, welcome, and thank you for the follow. We're going through Final Fantasy XIV Dank. Definitely being a small tonk. Become the tankiest small. I really don't want to normalize people paying for fucking switching my race. Like, bunny.
More than any other job.
And that makes you better than them. And it's only
Yeah.
after you've mastered this that you can truly begin to use
Ley lines.
Ley lines is the big dick damage cooldown of your class. It makes you cast faster. Of course, you have to play 15% faster, but also, if you step out of this funny little circle,
The cute and funny circle.
then ley lines is no longer active.
Aw.
And I mean, sure, you can walk back in, but we know what happens to naughty little black mages who walk more than they have to.
Oh,
Don't we?
Mission stolen. No, please don't.
Be the deadliest Mr. Beast challenge.
Because
What?
only when it's perfect is when you have the knowledge of when you can sit in a circle for 30 seconds. And you do have to plan what you're gonna do. Your cast times are long. Your
Timmy.
entire burst window can be shut down by just a poorly timed attack.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure. The apex of perfection, down to every step you take.
So, Black Mage at a higher level is played strictly burst damage, and you are repositioning only if necessary, and you are planted most of the time, but because you have ley lines up consistently, you are consistently doing burst damage to that boss, by extension doing highest damage in lobby, but only because you have multiple instances of high burst damage. Do I have that correct, chat? Pain in the change, I have to create a new character for Kip because of... Kiwi, you don't want the ketchup and mustard hair back on the fucking Mikote? You don't want that?
But with the biggest room for failure. And you will fail. It's the ever-present threat that claims Black Mage after Black Mage. And no matter how cracked you think you are because of your high pass or mythic boss kill, you will fail. But when everything comes together, it is ecstasy.
And just like when you fail, when you succeed as Black Mage, you are just as responsible. And everyone around you knows it.
No way! He's doing it!
His damage is so high.
And every victory you earn is because of your skill. And your skill alone. Why would you do that?
You were gonna die. I was helping.
No! Don't leave me!
Leyline, no!
Don't leave me! My friend, meet the one part of the encounter you can never research or prepare for. Human error. From pulling you out of your ley lines because of mechanics. To placing down AoE effects on you. Or worse, inside your ley lines. And even pulling mobs out of range.
Bird.
Forcing you to move.
As a Black Mage in your raid group, allow me to send this message on their behalf.
Not that it's any of your business, but fuck you and fuck off. And leave me to my ley lines.
So...
Oh, the floor just cracked. I believe I might fall.
Black Mages tend to
So what I'm hearing is when the Black Mage is in the ley line, just let him cook. That's the meme, right? If he gets ganked, it's his own goddamn issue for putting the ley line down wrong. Just let him cook.
have a complicated relationship with their raid group. Black Mage brings absolutely no utility.
Except for big damage.
You don't bring the reses that a Red Mage can bring,
No.
or the defensives and mobility of a Machinist. But being a selfish class is nothing new.
Look at all those Reapers and Samurais. What do they have to offer? They do everything you can do, but they are easy to play.
But it's not because they're evil. They just simply don't understand your struggle. Black Mage has weaknesses and strengths that no other class has.
Weakness cringe! Damn. Wow, it's almost like this class knows me.
deeply personal experience, an inner conflict unique to you and you alone. And being the hardest class with such a unique flaw can leave you behind your peers, especially since if you're not very good at Black Mage, they'll probably resent you for it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? I'm a red mage. And who? A red mage. Asked. Laugh all you want, but you're wrong. You expect everyone to play around you. Oh, healers, heal me. Oh, DPS, stay away from me. And I am sick of it. Playing Black Mage optimally is a team effort. Everyone has to do their job and get along. Bossing people around isn't the way to do it. You're the one deciding to play Black Mage, so it's your responsibility. And if you're not ready for that, maybe you should try 10,000 hours of Red Mage instead. Wait, no. That's right, bitch. This is my show now. Red Mage has everything. A simple rotation.
I was under the impression Red Mage is, like, decent at jack of all trades, decent at everything, but, like, it doesn't specialize in anything, is how I had it explained to me once. And I was actually talking with a buddy recently, and they're like, I like Red Mage. I want to like Red Mage. I like the Rapier. I like everything about Red Mage. My brain does not want to know how to play Red Mage. And it's not that the rotation is hard or anything like that. Their brain just doesn't... It doesn't mesh with it, if that makes sense. It's like how if I try to play Shigokin for Honor, right? Okay, maybe I could do something, but if I try to play fucking, like, Peacekeeper, I'm a fish out of fucking water, mate. Source of 1,000 hours of Red Mage. It's a utility knife, does everything okay, but doesn't specialize in anything.
But it's incredibly fun. It's splattering time. The only DPS with a heal. Unlimited instant cast reses. Oh, your raid members will love you. My utility has saved countless raids. The damage is lower than Black Mage, but it's still one of the highest in the game. And Black Mage is so difficult, it's actually detrimental to the group. And because of that, it's arguably a bad class. I don't mean to tell you what to play, but if your goal is to have fun and be successful, you don't have to go through all the trouble, all the pain, and all the anguish of a suboptimal ley lines, when you could simply play a Red Mage. And not summon a fuck summoners.
What's with the summoner hate? Jesus.
That does sound pretty cool.
Go ahead. Play whatever you want.
I'm so lost on the summoner hate.
What's the point in being the top class if I can't even play it well? No one would turn away a good player in favor of a bad player just based on their class. Nobody would do that. So why do I bother? I could get good at a different class. I could play something easier. I fell in love with Black Mage the day I first saw it, but it is the lowest played caster for a reason. I guess sometimes you just have to know when to throw in the towel.
Don't you do it.
And you have to know when to pick it back up. You're back. Of course I am. I am a Black Mage after all.
Small.
Sure, it's not the easiest. Sure, you might quit from time to time. But as they say, failure is not the falling down. It's the staying down. You might take a break. You might switch
back
things
up.
up. But as long as you...
His little legs over the corner.
You keep coming back. That's what counts. But why? Why do anything difficult? The thrill of accomplishment. The joy of overcoming an obstacle and saying, I did it.
Yeah.
I won. I have mastered this thing I set out to do. Because as you prove that you can climb these mountains that you set for yourself, you prove to yourself that you're capable, that you matter, and that maybe next time you think to yourself, I can do this, it's worth listening to. And that, my friend, makes this world a much less scary place. Whether it takes 10 hours or 10,000, that is what it means to be a Black Mage.
I mean,
What's
that
up,
was
my little
good video.
gobbledygoos? I'm gonna be playing Shadowbringers on Twitch, so if you're interested, follow me there. Also, I won't cry. I don't cry.
I mean, like, it was a good video. Like, 100%. Absolutely loving Pint. Holy shit.